Hi, I'm Sam, and I'm running to be our sophomore class president this year. One of the main reasons I'm running for this position is because I want to be a strong voice that listens to and represents all sophomores. As someone who hasn't always known how to use their voice, I know what it's like to feel as though what you have to say isn't heard or doesn't matter, but since then I've learned how to speak up for myself and what I believe in, and I want to be the voice of those who still feel as though they aren't heard. As president, I would make sure the thoughts and ideas of all sophomores and class cabinet members are put into consideration before each and every decision that is made. Along with that, as president, I would do everything in my power to make our first year at North Penn High School the best that it can be. One main goal I have in order to accomplish this is to try and incorporate as many safe and social distance events as possible so that we can still have a fun and memorable year. I have a lot of experience with leadership, for example, volunteering around our community at Penfield as part of our web team and NPHS, and here at the high school, along with class cabinet, I am part of Girl Up and political activism. These experiences and more have shown me what leadership truly is. And in my perspective, a leader is not someone who just dictates a group, but instead communicates with and works with their peers in order to ultimately guide the group to the best path. Qualities I have that I believe make me the best candidate are not only my leadership skills, but my empathy, kindness, open-mindedness, and determination to make our school the best that it can be. As president, I would not only lead the class of 2023, but I'd communicate with my peers, and I would make sure that everyone has and knows they have a place in the school and community. I want to draw more attention towards the mental health and well-being of all sophomores here at North Penn, and I want to help make North Penn High School a safe place for all of its students. Above all, I want students watching this to know that if I am elected, my number one priority would be to ensure that each and every 10th grader at North Penn knows that they are appreciated, heard, and at this school and everywhere else. If you believe in what I stand for and believe that I would make the best president, then I'd really appreciate your vote today. Thank you.
What's up, North Penn? I'm Shafi and I'm running for class cabinet president, so I need your guys' votes. While 2020 has been a crazy year, that's not stopping the class of 2023 from having a great time. As a lot of you people know, I love interacting with my peers, and I enjoy making the best of every situation and making as many friends as possible. Now, I know some of you guys are probably wondering, what makes me different from every other ordinary kid trying to boost their resume? But what separates me from everyone else is the fact that I actually want to make this school year better, despite this wild year. I've shown that I can be a leader, being in NPHS, Key Club, MSA, and even Bengali Club. In fact, I have many ideas in mind that I'm very excited to implement that I can guarantee everyone in our grade would enjoy if I'm elected president. I promise to work hard and efficiently with my other cabinet members to make sure that everyone has a great time. Now, North Penn, you tell me, do y'all want a dead year doomed by COVID or an amazing year that stops for nobody? And I mean, if you can't answer that, are you even in 10th grade? And for these reasons, I hope that I can count on you guys to vote for me for class cabinet president. Thank you.
I'm Bella Leonardo, and I want to be your 10th grade class cabinet president. Now, you may be thinking, what makes you the right person for the job? Well, I can answer that. First off, I have experience in student council. I was the Pembroke Student Council Treasurer in 8th grade and the Vice President in 9th grade. Second, I know how to plan and organize dances, fundraisers, and meetings. I also know how to make fun events where kids like you can show their school spirit. I have learned many important lessons in student council, like through hard work and team efforts, goals can be accomplished. As your president, I would take my past learnings and leadership skills and apply them towards North Penn High School in hopes of making it better than it already is. I feel very strongly that everyone's voice matters and all opinions are valid. I would always be open to listen to improvements that would benefit our class. This year is weird, nobody can deny it, but we should try to look on the bright side and work towards making things better. No matter what happens the rest of the year, with the cabinet's help, I hope to create fun activities and events for everyone to participate in. Ultimately, if I'm your president, I will put my best foot forward and work hard to make the class of 2023 have a fantastic year. So, if you want sophomore year to be stellar, vote Bella Leonardo for president.
Hi, class of 2023. My name is Aiden Broadhead, and I'm running for vice president of our class cabinet. As vice president, I will strive to represent our entire class equally and make sure everyone has an opportunity to voice their opinions and concerns. Even though COVID makes it hard to plan and host our usual annual events such as dances, I will make sure our sophomore experience is worthwhile and does not go to waste. Staying connected with our classmates is extra difficult during times like these, and therefore it is my goal to find new ways for our class to bond and create memories, and I believe I am the best person to do so. I'm actively involved in various clubs and athletics at North Penn while maintaining strong academics. As someone who has been fortunate enough to experience all that North Penn has to offer, I value a well-rounded high school experience and will guarantee that this is achieved. My determination to make the most of our sophomore year makes me the best candidate for the vice president position of our class cabinet.
Hi, I'm Haley Mead, and I'm running to be your sophomore class vice president. I'm more than ready and excited to take on this position, but what qualifies me for it? Well, I love being a leader, and I've had a few experiences with it over the years. I was president of National Junior Honor Society, a cabinet member of my student council, a web leader, a math tutor, and an assistant teacher at my ballet school. I'm a very outgoing and energetic person, which would make me a great asset to the class of 2023 officers because I would have no problems being in front of a crowd or giving speeches. I also love to talk, which would be helpful because I can go around the sophomore class talking to everybody and listening to their own ideas. So why would you vote for me? Well, as much as I love to talk, I also love to listen. So as I said, I would make sure to listen to all of your ideas and make sure that your voice is heard. If you have ideas for fundraisers, spirit days, events, you name it, and I'll listen. So remember, if you want a great year guaranteed, vote for Haley Mead.
Hi North Penn, my name is Shreyash Ranjan, and I'm running to be your vice president for the class of 2023. I strongly believe that I'm a great candidate for this position since I have been a part of student council for many years. In addition to being in student council, I'm active and involved in many different clubs such as FBLA, academic decathlon, science fairs, robotics, and more. These different clubs and activities have taught me the skills to be an effective vice president for you. This year has been off to a different start than we have ever experienced. I promise as vice president, I'll listen to your ideas and work with you to ensure that you have an amazing year as a sophomore at North Penn. Thank you, and make sure to vote for Shreyash Ranjan for VP.
Hey guys, my name is Smihal Lam, and I'm going to be your vice president for the class of 2023. Now, I could bore you with my accomplishments and my good grades and where I volunteered, but you've probably heard that a million times. Instead, I'm going to explain to you why I'm running. I'm simply running because I want to represent the people who feel like they don't always have a voice in our school. I want to be the kind of vice president that my peers feel comfortable sharing their ideas with. I know it may not seem like it, but I used to be really shy and hated saying my ideas or thoughts for the fear of being judged by others, so I know what it's like. I will work to make this year a year that is enjoyable for everyone. I know things have been halted because of the pandemic, but with everyone's help, I will try and bring back a sense of normalcy. In middle school, I was a part of NPHS and student council, so with that experience and the help of the rest of class cabinet, I will work to plan safe events for the sophomore class to enjoy. I also consider myself to be open-minded and willing to listen to any ideas presented by my peers. It is very important to me that every student feels welcomed and that they belong at North Penn High School. So, if you want a better school year, vote SWAG, vote Smihal Lam for vice president. Thank you!
Hey guys, my name's Rishti, and I'm running for the position of secretary and class cabinet. I'm running for this position because I feel that I have the necessary skills needed. I care for the people of the school and will do everything in my power to make sure that everyone feels welcome. I believe that I'm the best candidate because I'm open-minded, selfless, caring, and well-organized. I care about what everyone else has to think and say, and will always lead with an open and honest mind. My one main goal for the 2020-2021 school year is to make sophomore year the best time for everyone. Even though our freshman year got cut short, that doesn't mean that we shouldn't be making exciting memories this year. Sophomore year is the first year at high school, and I believe if we work together, we can make it an amazing year and make great memories that we can take away from our time here at North Penn. Remember, voting is on Thursday, November 19th, and I hope you vote Rishti Yadav to be your secretary.
I'm Shiranya Gupta, and I'm running for Class Cabinet Secretary. The reason I'm running is because of my interest in the position. To be a good secretary, you need to be organized and keep track of everything that goes on in the meetings. I happen to have those qualities, which makes me attracted to the position, but also comfortable with it. At the same time, for any class cabinet position, you need to be willing to go out of your comfort zone, which is something I'm more than willing to do. One goal I have for this school year is to make more clubs more diverse so that any student that comes to the school has a community that they can relate to and connect with their backgrounds. In addition, in my middle school 9th grade year, I was in student council as the secretary, so I happen to have some background knowledge. I hope you vote for me, but anyways, vote on November 19th for all class cabinet positions.
Hello, North Penn. I'm Jami, and I want you to vote for me as Secretary of the 2023 Class Cabinet. Now, I know that we've been living through pretty turbulent times, and that you probably might think that nothing much can be done to make your sophomore year any better at all. But I'm determined to change that, and I believe that I, along with the other hardworking, determined, and passionate members and leaders of the Cabinet, can make this year as great as we possibly can. My previous and current experiences with service organizations like NJHS, MSA, Key Club, and PMUN, among others, will help me in contributing to the Cabinet with innovative ideas and events. I think that working together as a community and giving each other feedback can help us turn the school year around. If I'm elected as Secretary of the 2023 Class Cabinet, I'll make sure that this school year is one that will harbor new friendships, memories, and bring us even closer together as a North Penn family. Have a great day, North Penn, and I hope you choose me as your candidate for Secretary.
Hello, I'm Becca Deal and I'm running for the secretary position in Class Cabinet. If we have never met, I'm a sophomore at North Penn High School and I went to Penndale Middle School. School is very important to me and I always strive to do my best. I am part of many extracurricular activities and sports are a very big part of my life. I am hardworking, passionate, and organized. I will stay on top of my responsibilities, and I believe it is more important now than ever to make school the best place it can be. And even if we're not actually all together, I want to be a part of this change, and this opportunity will benefit me in my future, and I really hope to make a positive impact on everyone. And lastly, I hope that you'll vote me for secretary, and thank you, and hope you have an awesome day.
Hi, I'm Ashley Lau, and I want to be your treasurer for the class of 2023. Why should you trust me with this responsibility? As the previous treasurer of the Pembroke National Junior Honor Society, I have ample experience for this role. I know how to efficiently communicate with others to plan activities, manage money, create fundraisers, and promote events such as the Mini-thon. This position has also helped me to gain knowledge on how to make decisions and coordinate with others to make meaningful improvements. And to add to that, I'm comfortable with listening to other students' input and suggestions so that changes can be made in the best interest of everyone. I can guarantee that as your class treasurer, I will devote my time and effort to the class cabinet along with our school so that things are accomplished. With all of this in mind, vote for Ashley Lau as your treasurer in order for the sophomore class to have the best year possible.
Fellow students and faculty, my name is Nur Ghiasaddin and I am running for treasurer. I sincerely believe that with some ideas we can expand on our budget and be able to go on a wonderful class trip. I feel that I am qualified for this position because I know how to budget and handle money. In fact, over the summer, I worked several jobs and even started my own dropshipping business where I save pretty much all the profit to utilize later in the future. If given the opportunity to be your representative, I will make it my duty to use this budget in a wise manner in which we will develop a discretionary income. If elected, I would take a class vote at the beginning of the year on whether we wanted to spend this budget on various smaller activities and have an inexpensive class trip, or if you wanted to save this money and just spend it on a few activities during the year and have a substantially larger class trip. If you elect me as your representative, I will not spend a single penny of class income on anything without consulting the student body because this money is yours as a class after all. I will have a suggestion box on the 10th grade Google Classroom for you guys to leave any thoughts, but I really do believe that we can turn this dreadful year around and make it a year to remember. So go vote Nur Ghiasaddin for treasurer.